about Dragon Ball Legends and why it's just not in a good state right now. Not trying to be negative, guys. I was just playing the God rank. Sadly, did not get it. I'm at like probably 1,150 right now, and there's only like 20 minutes left. It was really tough. I mean, I lost so many matches, but I was doing okay. I was doing decent. But I'm just here to talk about how unbalanced the game meta is and just the overall decisions of this game. Now, I won't lie to ya. This game is not horrible. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just going to get into my points on why I think it's very flawed, and it has many flaws that people don't like to address. They just really love this game. They're obsessed with the graphics, obsessed with the really great gameplay. There's just so many things that people are deceived by. Now, I'll let you know, guys. I've been playing God. I haven't tried to go God rank in a while. I think I can do it, just not this season. I will say, though, it's probably the most painful experience I've ever had in any video game. I know people are in the comments like, well, you're lying, God rank not that bad. I'm telling you right now, if you have fun playing at God rank, you're literally lying to yourself. Actually, the most miserable experience ever, in my opinion. I mean, people are just running a bunch of rosés, Kid Boos, and I will tell you one thing right now, this is not fun to fight. Are you telling me you're having fun fighting against him? Are you having fun using him? Are you having fun using Kid Buu? Are you having fun fighting? No. It's literally the worst. I'm telling you right now. This isn't trying to defend Dokkan Legend debate, but Legends, I kid you not. I literally had the worst gaming experience of my entire life playing Dragon Ball Legends, bro. It is just unfair. It is not fun. Listen, I understand people have fun in Legends at the low ranks, and, a little here and there, but at the high levels when people are just fetching for PVs, they're sidestepping the whole game. People are just spamming blue cards with Rose, spamming green cards with Kid Buu, just literally just fetching for PVs with Gogeta. Like, it's just so stupid. And a lot of problem with the game as well. There's a lot of RNG factors in the game as well. Way too many RNG factors. A lot of people I've seen in comment sections talk about skill. I won't lie to you guys. We already know Legends is a pay-to-win game. Don't deny it. I swear to God, if I see a comment talking about the game's not pay-to-win, you're shitting you're losing your mind. If someone your skill level has a higher starting team, you got the exact same skill level, guess who's winning that match? The guy with the higher star. So don't start me with that bullshit that, oh yeah, it's not pay-to-win. If they're playing against someone the same skill level with higher star characters, sure. I mean, I can understand. Let's say you're playing with someone with red 7 characters and he's way worse than you. I understand that. You could actually beat a red 7 full team. I've done it myself. Beat a red 7 Hit, Pan, and Gogeta. Don't know how, but I did it. I beat literally those 3 with... I mean, I have Ultra Hit really high star, but my Rose is only like... I think he's like red 3, my fault. He's pretty high star too, and so is Zama. So, yeah, I spent too much money and I regret it so bad. Anyway... you could, I'm not saying, like I said, you can't win against high star teams, but it's very less likely. Now, another problem I also have with this game is Rising Rush. Listen, if there is any mechanic that is bullshit in any game, listen, I hate to go on a rant, but Rising Rush, I better not see no one defending Rising Rush. I understand people are happy. When it works for you, you clapping, you like, I love that. And when it happens to you and you get guessed, you're like, are you serious? Bro, I'm telling you right now, a game should not feel you like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Like, a game, okay, Rising Rush, if you get guessed, that should not determine if you win or lose a game. You know why? Because it's a guessing game. They don't know what card you have. I mean, unless you pick like you have a green card, or you're using Hit who draws a green, or this, that, like I understand, like, you could assume what they have by their drawing, but for majority of the time, like, if you don't know, you don't know. It's just a guessing game. You're like, oh, let's just pick black, let's just pick strike, let's play blue card. You're just guessing. So if you guess the right card, well, guess what? Your chances of you winning that match go by like 50%. And I'm not saying you guessing automatically means a winner. If you're playing against a really, really good player and you guess his rush, it doesn't automatically mean you win. I mean, you have a higher chance to win, but it's a guessing game. I mean, two people exact same skill level playing a Dragon Ball Legends match, they're fighting. One of them gets rushed. One of them guesses the rush, and the other person gets rushed and doesn't guess it. How is that fair? And how is that fun for the other player? Sure, the other player is winning. I mean, I don't think he really cares. He just wants to win. But how is that fun for the other player? He gets guessed, so he doesn't get to kill that character, and then he doesn't guess them. So he loses his character, they get to keep their character. How is that fun in any way, shape, or form? How is that balanced in any way, shape, or form? Explain to me. Oh, just don't get rushed. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's totally that simple. When not everyone, no one can tank nowadays. I mean, I fucking played God Rank with Zamasu, trying to see, if he could tank a rush, but he can't even tank hits from Rose. So, I mean, what do you want me to do? I just throw my hands up. I'm like, oh, whatever. It is what it is. But a lot of people in the game recently just been pressing buttons and you can win. I mean, I literally seen a guy who I was watching a game, one of the replays. I've seen a guy who literally just chucked like 3 blue cards, and the guy was sidestepping. I mean, he doesn't know he has like 3 blue cards, and boom, just dies. I mean, is that fair? Is that balance? Is that skill? No, it's not in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, I know people are really ignorant and are not going to listen to me, but to say this game has skill, you are right. It has skill, but the skill gap is extremely small. I watch Goresh all the time. Goresh is a very good player. I think he's up here. Like I think me, in my opinion, he's like at least top 10 or top 5. He's up there. He's one of the best players I've ever seen. He's really good. The only problem is, though, he could lose to people very similar just by getting unlucky. I mean, I haven't seen him lose much. He rarely loses. He's just that good. But there's a lot of bullshit in the game, and you hear him complain about it. I'm not trying to, if you ever watch this video, I'm not trying to be like, call you out, man, but I won't lie. I watch your content, and you do seem pretty upset sometimes when playing the game. And I know it's your job, so you're not going to really complain too much, but it seems like you're generally upset when you play the game half the time because there's just a lot of bullshit in the game, and we all know this, but people just tend to deny it. I mean, I see people in the comment section talking about how fun this game is, how this, that, and sure, PvE, I think the PvE is fine. I mean, I think it is bullshit half the time that PvE, they just automatically PV your fucking, your attack, but yeah. But the problem with, too, Dragon Ball Legends competitive, which everyone, but by the way, I just want to talk about this too, but before anyone says, oh yeah, just don't play competitive, it's not that simple, bro. If you summon for characters, you're gonna want to use them in like PvP, and you're gonna want to get to high levels with those characters. It's just how it works. But yeah, like the whole just don't play competitive thing is just stupid to me. Just shut the fuck up. I mean, if you're supposed to play the game, you're gonna want to play competitive. I mean, like for instance, Destiny. I mean, shit. I didn't play the game to not play Trials. I mean, there's really bad players that play Trials of Osiris and Destiny. If you guys know what I'm talking about, a lot of you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but there's a game mode in that game that is competitive PvP. The best of the best players. There are still bad players who will play that game mode just because it's part of the game. Now, honestly, I think they should get better before they play that game mode, but still, regardless, they still play it because it's a part of the game. I'm not gonna just not play rating matches because I don't want to play against tryhards. I want to play the game. The problem with a competitive PvP, though, at that high level is that people just don't even attack, really. Now, you go against some players that will attack, but a lot of the time, people are just fetching for PVs, and I just don't understand how that's fun. How is that fun? Like, how is that fun? You're just sitting there, just gonna wait for the other person to attack? Like, are you enjoying yourself by doing that? Like, it's a fighting game. We're supposed to be boxing out here, not just waiting until you attack. Like, if that's the fucking case, just, I don't fucking know. I mean, I don't know what game would be good for you, honestly. You gotta, maybe Legends is good, because it's the only fighting game, or whatever you call it. I'm calling it a fighting game, but it's the only fighting game I know where you wait. Just wait. You fucking wait. That's it. You just sit there. UI Goku, you just sit there. There's so many things you just, let me just sit here. Because you throw out a blast, you get PV. Put in a strike, you get PV. You do this, you get PV. Like, I mean, like, why is this a game just sitting here the entire game? Why is that competitive? It's not. I shouldn't have to even explain myself to why this isn't competitive, but I don't know. Some people just don't understand. They're just very stubborn, but I don't know, yeah. I mean, there's also so many problems with this game. Because, like I said, the Ultra characters overall. We're gonna get another Ultra. I'm assuming way later on. Well, the third part of the anniversary, and I'm assuming he's gonna be without a doubt the best character in the game. If you don't have him, you're gonna lose. That's another problem with this game is if you don't have all the characters, you're gonna lose. I mean, it's a gacha PvP. You're probably like, well, it's a gacha. Show me the point, bro. I feel like if it wants to be competitive, which I've already told the game, I already decided why. I told you guys why the game's not competitive, but the game clearly is all about this competitiveness. If this game wasn't competitive, why don't they allow everyone to get like a shot at the character? Like, why don't they allow every other character to be good? Why do you have to get the new characters to even compete in comp? Why do you need these ultras to compete in comp? If you're using like, okay, now obviously this is a gacha game, so I understand why this team doesn't work. But imagine running you had Goku, Dragonface, and Super Vegito, the 4th anniversary team. Now, I'm not saying this team is bad. This team can still cook, but are they gonna beat Kid Buu, Rose, and maybe like I don't know somebody else? Kid Buu, Rose, and Zamasu. Are they gonna beat that team? Probably not. Probably fucking not, because they're just a newer team. That's just how it works. And also the future boost system, also they're still on there, so you're just automatically at a disadvantage. So you're pretty much just like, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible for them to win. It's just less likely. You're just probably not gonna even come close to winning that game. If there's two players, like I said, the same skill level, then what do you do, man? What do? You just lose. That's what you do. But I don't know, man. I just feel like as the game progressed, the game takes a lot less skill, a lot less waiting. I'm not saying it doesn't take skill anymore, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I can't believe how many times I've just had Roses just blast armor, full screen, combo me. Like they're not even sidestep. They're not doing nothing. Just full screen. This that. I mean, I haven't lost the game like by them just doing that, but they've caught me and done like half my health just by doing that, like a bunch of times. It's just like, you know, like there's only so much you could do, man. I'm like, where's the counterplay? I mean, I didn't know he was gonna do that. Like high level players usually don't do shit like that, but I don't know. But I don't know, man. I don't know what direction this game's going. There's videos that people made a couple months that ultras are killing Dragon Ball Legends, and I do think they are. People are gonna deny that and think, oh, well, ultras are the coolest things ever. They are. They're only good if you make them like Hit and Kaioken and Goku, and these free to play units. I think these free to play ultras are very, very good. I mean, they're not insane because they're free to play, but they were pretty damn good. I mean, it's not act like they were horrible. And the only balanced ultra, my fault, Broly too. The only balanced ultras on here are, I mean, Super Vegeta is balanced now, but on release he wasn't, so I'm not gonna talk about him. Broly's definitely balanced. I mean, I think he was annoying to fight because of the disruption, but most of his characters in the game are annoying as hell. I mean, every character could be annoying, but Broly is just, I mean, it's not like he changed the game. Hit, I know he has his time skip, but he didn't change it. I feel like I'm not I feel like I'm not just getting cheated by going against a Hit, bro. I'm not getting cheated. His time skip is annoying. Like, when you get time skipped, you're dead. But I mean, I feel like it's balanced in a way. I mean, Rose here. Let's not even talk about him. Majority of these ultras aren't balanced. Super Vegito was actually balanced. He's actually very balanced as well. I think he's very balanced. I like Super Vegito. I don't think he was too broken or too horrible in release. But if you take a look at all these like Legends Limited characters and all that stuff, it's like, if you don't have some of these characters, do you win? If you have something for 17 and you're trying to play high rank PvT, like you're trying to run an Androids team, and you play against 17, you running like your versions of the Androids team instead of without 17, you're running these guys, the purple 17 and I don't know, some other Android. What do you do, man? Like, if you don't pull these new units, you just lose. And not only that, though, if you just run against the wrong team, you lose too, man. There's so many factors in the game for me not to call it, like, competitive, man. I don't know. Too many factors, man. I mean, there's so many, like, ultras, new characters that coin, and I think some of them are balanced, but a lot of them aren't. And another thing I want to complain about too is the feature boost system. Now, this is too big of a deal, but I don't know why the feature boost system exists for new characters. That's one problem I also have as well. I mean, I fought against a bunch of Goku and Vegetas, and I mean, I'll never forget. I know there was Zenkai, like triple Zenkai buff, but I'll never forget. I just got like one shot by all of them. I'm not complaining; they're triple Zenkai buffed, but without like off boost, like they don't do that. That's the problem with this game as well, is that featured characters just do way more damage and tank better. Why is that the case? Why are the newest unit in the game getting boosted? Does that make any sense to you guys? Like I said, I know there's gonna be Dragon Ball Legends fans defending this, but like, think about it. It doesn't really make sense. The newest character who's supposed to have the best kit, because they are the newest, the main anniversary headlining character, is on the boost system. Why does the future boost system exist? Why drop the new characters on boost? What is the reason? I think the only reason why boost should exist is for old characters, so old characters can perform like the newer characters. Why are new characters getting buffed? Can anyone explain that to me? Like, I've been thinking about that for a long time. Like, some of the things they be doing just make no sense. Someone explain to me why the boost system even exists, bro. I'm not hating on Legends. There's just so much wrong and people are blind. That's the problem with the game. I mean, like, can someone explain, bro? If anyone explains to me why the feature boost system exists, tell me why. And don't tell me, oh, it's just to get them to summon new characters. People are gonna summon anyway, so it's just bullshit. Oh, summon the new characters so you can win in PvP. People are gonna summon anyway. They're the newest characters. They're gonna be better than the old one. That's just how it works. Why are you putting them in the boost? It makes no sense. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, I can't defend the game anymore. I've tried so many times, and I mean, dude, when I was growing up trying to get God rank, I mean, dude, I kid you not, I went against about what I want to say, like 20 and 30 matches of just lag. Bro, if I could show y'all this match, man, I kid you not. This guy had the biggest delay ever. And you guys seen Dragon Ball Legends lag. You've seen probably Rush Dragon Ball Legends lag. It was that bad. It was like cost 30 games now. I know it's a PvP game. I know it's across, net and other thing, but you gotta understand that that's not fun, man. Listen, bro. Can the game be fun? That's the most important thing about Legends. Is Legends a fun game? Sometimes. And when I mean sometimes, I mean very rarely. I'm not talking about sometimes the game is fun. No, I think the game is very rarely fun, but that's just my opinion. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I can't defend it anymore, but let me know what you guys think, man. I want this game to succeed, but every single time I hop on and play the game gets worse. I mean, bro, I played when Beast Gohan came out. I mean, I played literally since the 4th anniversary. I think I started playing like slightly before the 4th anniversary. I'm not an OG Legends player. I won't lie. I'm also like, that's why I'm not that good. I'm not an OG, but I'm not horrible. I'm pretty decent. But I started before like the 4th anniversary, and I was playing, and I think the 4th anniversary was pretty shit. But I mean, the game was honestly, PvP wise, was in a better state. I mean, sure, the tag droids were messing up the game, but I felt like they weren't unbeatable. I mean, you fight Kid Buu Rose, you're like, what's going on? Like, how do I beat this? How do I win if I'm not using Kid Buu Rose? What do I do? I don't know, man. I just feel like it's just the PvP is at an all-time low. Like I said, feel free to disagree with me. After playing so many matches and trying to get to God rank, I know my experience. And I've just got to say, it's been really, really painful. We'll see what happens, though, man. We'll see what happens. I mean, maybe the Ultra isn't too overpowered. I actually hope that he isn't. I know it's probably going to be Ultra Super Vegito. But I hope he's not too broken. But you got to understand, we need balance. This is a PvP gacha, not a PvE gacha. This is not Dokkan Battle. You cannot have a character deal 30 million attack stats and be fighting like it's just not. It doesn't work like that. PvP gotchas need to be balanced. I know it's a gotcha, so gotchas are never balanced, but they gotta find something to be able to balance it, man, because it's just miserable, bro. Like I said, I don't plan on ever trying to go Godric again. It's gotta be the worst experience I've ever had, but I said, yeah. I got nothing left to say, man. I'm just disappointed. Really am disappointed in this game, man. Feel free to defend Dragon Ball Legends as much as you like in the comments. You're not gonna change my mind in any way, shape, or form. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens, man. I'm not saying this game is dead. This game is obviously probably at least top 10 most popular games on mobile. That people like Dokkan players like to deny it, but I do think that Legends is a little more popular than Dokkan, because Dokkan has 2 split versions, so everyone plays Legends at the same time. Dokkan split, so I do think Dokkan is a little less popular. I could be wrong though. They probably might be exactly the same, or Dokkan be above it. I don't know. Doesn't matter, but I don't know, man. Legends is very popular. I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon, but I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Are you guys having a really shit experience in PvP, or are you guys actually having fun? Like I said, I don't know, man. Sucks. Tell you one thing though. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm definitely not playing Legends for a long time. Taking a long break from the game. Do think it's still a solid game. I would give it like a C or B game. I think it's solid, but I don't know, man. Like I said, let me know your experiences in the comments, guys. Like I said, I understand people like to defend it, but hey, man, more power to you, bro. If you love the game, you love it. If you hate it, well, you hate it. If you're not having fun, you're not having fun. If you're having fun, you're having fun, man. That's all I gotta say, bro. So I don't know. Leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. That was all for today. You guys have a good one. Peace.